Welcome back. How did you go reviewing that information and the strategies that you're applying from the marketing insight? Yes, there's some work to do there, but please recognise it is the most important aspect of building great momentum in your business. From here, we're now going to double click and look at the whole branding conversation. Notice there's an ing on this. Branding is more than just your brand or your logo. It's literally everything you do. So branding is an activity about how we get out to the marketplace in a super effective way. With that, surprise, surprise, there is a branding X factor. 4 components to it. The first is positioning, deciding and getting clear on how you want to be positioned with your clients out in the marketplace, and importantly, your prospective clients as well. From there, your personality. If your brand had a personality, what would it be? Would it be fun? Would it be serious? Would it be steadfast? Would it be aggressive? What is your brand personality? We're going to do a great exercise today to start to explore that in where you want to be positioned and how you want your personality to start to live in your business. From there, we're going to look at brand congruency. Now, congruency of your brand is incredibly important. You see, if you're clear on your positioning, if you're clear also on your personality, then everything you do needs to be aligned to that. Every piece of marketing material, every conversation I have with a team member, they all need to be congruent. Because at the moment, they're either being congruent, thumbs up, or they're not congruent, thumbs down, to how you want to be perceived in the marketplace. And the final point here is, what is your brand promise? What are you promising to me? And once again, is everything we do aligned to that particular promise? Now, we did look at before the difference between branding and marketing. It's an important conversation for us to have because there is a difference, and sometimes we roll these two in. But I think up front, if we get clear on these two, it'll help us as we start to get into the whole branding insight. So, confusion does reign around branding. Is it our logo? Is that what a brand is? Is there this difference between branding and marketing? Does it really apply to me because, I'm not Coca-Cola, I'm not a big business? Well, I say absolutely yes. And the team here at 10X knows the value when you have a great brand. You see, ultimately, what we're working towards as a business for you is to help you with the Fab 5. Because when we start to work on those, we're adding significant value, not only on a day-to-day basis to you, but overall. Let's have a look at the Fab 5 now. Well, the first one of those is growth. We absolutely committed to you growing your business. Secondly is enhancing your profit performance. Growth without profit performance doesn't make a lot of sense. Nor does profit make a lot of sense without having a great cash flow. These three are incredibly important, one, to reduce your stress and improve your confidence as a business leader, and also create a situation where you've got the funds to be able to invest in the most appropriate way. From there, increasing your asset value, and importantly, protecting and selling your asset, selling your business. Now, some of you say, Michael, I've got no intentions to sell my business, but you know what? You do want to protect it. And when you've got a business that is saleable, you may want to keep it. But if you don't have a business that is saleable, then you really don't have an asset that you can realise at some particular point in time. We don't know what twists and turns around the corner. Having a business that is saleable, that could be sold, is incredibly important. So your brand and your branding conversation is incredibly important with this. Is it something you need to do today immediately? Is it going to scream as loud as a phone call from a client or a team member with an issue? The answer is no. But ultimately, if you look at the long-term value and what you want to create, your brand and your branding process is incredibly important to building your business. So let's have a look at a definition of branding. Well, really, it is the sum total of everything that you do. A way of saying that, then, is simply, it's a promise, and your promise, wrapped up in the experience that clients have of doing business with you, or any time that your business touches a client or your clients touch your business. Quite simply, that is what the essence of branding is all about. Marketing, on the other hand, is this: goal-oriented activity with its purpose, its primary purpose being to achieve your desired outcomes. Now let's have a look at the flip chart on this one, because I'd like to expand this a little bit more, make sure we're crystal clear on the purpose of marketing. So as a business owner and a business leader, you're looking fundamentally to produce great results. Now, results could be considered the Fab 5 we've already spoken about. Wherever you are today, the direction you want to head is towards these results. And ultimately, the faster you can get towards those results, the better. From a marketing point of view, there are two key aspects here. Remember, we said it's goal-oriented activity towards the result. We talked about consistent and constant. We talked about frequency building trust. It's not sexy. It's actually a very important part of the business. Two results we're looking for then specifically from our marketing. We want to increase the number of clients that we've got, so our client numbers. And then second one that we want to do is to increase the dollars that they invest when they actually come and purchase off us. Two very, very simple goals. So we could actually look at the success of our marketing. Remember, we're talking about direct response to a great degree in terms of marketing, is how effective was it in terms of growing our clients, importantly, keeping our existing clients as well, retaining those clients, and how effective were we in terms of growing the dollars per transaction. And importantly in there is the frequency, how many times they come back to you and buy off you over and over again. So marketing literally is this particular path here. And the more effective your marketing, we see it not as a cost of doing business, but ultimately an investment in you building a brilliant business that's achieving the Fab 5 through the process of increasing the number of clients and increasing the dollars that your clients are actually investing in your particular business. Why? Because your business is adding value to me. It's an X-factor business. Quite simple, but very, very important as we start to get into this. What I'd love you to do right now is to pause the video, have a quick conversation about the difference between these two, and just ask the question, how effective has your marketing been up until now in order to go into this particular direction? And how well are you actually working and developing and enhancing the Fab 5? See you back real soon.